G'day Philadelphia Society of People and Strategy. Peter Sheahan's my name and I'm the presenter at this year's Leadership Forum on October 1. I'm going to be shameless and obvious. The goal of this video is to get you to sign up. If you haven't enrolled, make sure you're there. You live at the intersection of people and strategy, and there could not be a more important role to play. Think about it. The number one challenge organizations face today is the level of disruption and change that's taking place in their industries, whether it be legislative shifts, whether it be competitive pressures, whether the underlying business model itself is changing. Our organizations need to be transformed, and you as an individual have a role to play in making that happen. That's the topic that we're going to spend our time talking about on October 1. Number one, how do organizations go through transformation and do so constructively? And number two, what's your role as an individual leader in helping guide and accelerate that transformation? In our experience at Change Labs, my organization, we have done this work all over the planet. We have worked in more than 15 different countries. This year alone, we'll do 40,000 workshops for 1.2 million people. And we have learned that in a process of transformation, there are four critical things that need to happen. Number one, the assumptions and biases that exist in the organization need to be questioned and oriented more towards the future. Two, we need to generate clarity and, more importantly in your role, alignment inside the organization about how we're going to compete, how we're going to win in the marketplace. Three, we need to encourage and facilitate a level of risk-taking inside our organizations, because there is no change unless people take some level of risk to do things in a new and different way. And four, collaboration, both inside the organization and throughout the entire value chain. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about all four of those observations based on our work in this space for the last 15 years. But I promise you three things. We're not going to talk about them in theory. We're not going to talk about them in abstraction. We're going to talk about how real companies have guided real transformation and created genuine results. And we're going to share those case studies to drive our dialogue and discussion. But two, we're going to have room for dialogue and discussion. I'm not the only resource. I'm not the only asset that's there. You and your colleagues, sharing of best practice. You'll learn as much from the discussion and dialogue as you will from the front of the room. So that's the second thing, I promise. And the third is I promise it's going to be highly energetic and entertaining. I don't think we want to spend that much time together if we're bored out of our minds. So we're going to help you understand your role in driving transformation and change inside your organization. We're going to look at the four key observations that organizations need to go through to drive that transformation. And we're going to do so through case study, through dialogue and discussion, and in a highly energetic and entertaining way. If that's not worth spending some time together on October 1, I don't know what is. So if you haven't signed up, sign up. I look forward to seeing you there on the day for an intellectually stimulating and practical discussion on change and transformation.